Hey, I'm Ted Santos, and you know me. I love talking to you about those things like here's why you can't find love. And I've gone down a list of seven already, seven reasons why you can't find love. And today I'm here to talk about number eight. And you know what? Some of you are going to think I sound crazy for this one. But before you jump ship, think about this. Think about what I'm about to say. I'm saying your relationships don't work because you've never been trained to be in a relationship. That's the number eight reason you can't find love is you've never been trained to be in a relationship. Yes, I said it. Now I want you to think about something. If you have $1 billion company, are you going to hire a person to handle your finances if they've never been trained in finance and accounting? Most people say no. And I know some of you will attempt to weasel out of the question and say, yeah, but, and how about, except you're not going to hire a CFO for a company that size if that person has no training in finance and accounting. Yet, we go into relationships and play trial and error. Would you hire a brain surgeon who learned by trial and error? Or are you going to hire a brain surgeon for yourself or your child? You're going to hire one that went to med school, got all the training, and knows exactly what they're doing. They didn't lose 100 patients and then say, hey, I figured it out. Now think about this. With the increase of the single parent home, many people are growing up with no example of parents working together. That means they're left to figure it out on their own. Your first idea of a relationship is based on watching your parents interact. Without that, maybe you have your grandparents or your neighbors or your friends' parents or the media. And I'm going to tell you, fairy tales are the worst examples of learning about relationships, except for a lot of people, that's all you have. I'm saying most people don't even have the proper mindset for a relationship, especially marriage. People spend more time thinking about their wedding than they do about the relationship with the person. So you won't find love because you're unprepared for it. You may find infatuation, some really good dopamine phases, and some of you are going to find some great sex. However, all of that eventually runs out. To have an effective relationship, you need relationship skills and a mindset for it. Like any other skill, it's taught and it's developed. And you're not going to learn those lessons in a single parent home. Those of you from the two-parent household, you stand a much better chance. At the same time, you still haven't been trained. You play trial and error. And that's the path most traveled. The trial and error path. It's the path with no love, lots of lust, and some dopamine, though. So, how are you going to develop your relationship skills? I'll be back with number nine.